back in the 1970s.
Dude, don't be bumping me.
4 young men from New York, the rock scene in this country. Trout player in the entire universe.
He looks 25 down.
Words of Tom Schneider, okay. Must get on one of the interview.
And what happened if we did a concert in Bombay? There'd even be cows in the audience.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, here. We got a few questions from people who came in earlier today, and they wrote everything down on these little cards. And these are authentic questions, and if they weren't, would I be able to do this? Okay.
This is like, you know, Johnny Carson with Karnak. You know, the answer is...
The first question.
You filming him?
How come Michael Jackson's pants are so short? Because sometimes he wakes up in the morning and puts on the wrong pair.
Okay. The first question here, Ace, we got from Paul Greblick of West Palm Beach. Paul, you out there? He wants to know when and how old were you and why did you start playing guitar?
23 years old.
I started playing guitar when I was 13. You know, I was growing up in the Bronx in New York City. And it's been a love affair with the guitar ever since.
Oh, man. Well,
I never took a lesson, you know. That's why I was rated 4th in the world. The Jeff Beck group, Cream, Eric Clapton, you know. So those are guys that, you know, I've never played with and I love to jam with. So basically, you know, everybody, you know, like in their 20s and 30s idolized me, but you got to remember when I, you know, I'm 42 now. So when I was a teenager, you know, the guys that I idolized, you know, half of them are dead, but, you know, the other half are still alive. Those are the guys I'd love to jam with.
any guitar players present that you think match up to any kind of standard whatsoever?
Match up to what standard are you talking about?
Like your standard. Anybody in particular that you think?
The last time I spoke to Eric was in Florida. I was here. I was on vacation in Disney World, and Eric called me up crying, saying, you know, they just kicked me out of the band. And and I said to him, listen, look, you know, hang in there. You know, you can always play on my next album. You know, because he was supposed to play on Trouble Walking, and Paul and Gene wouldn't let him do it. So basically what I said to him is, look, hang in there, you know, you're a talented guy, you're going to beat this thing. You know, and unfortunately God had other plans for him. But he was a sweetheart, he never had anything bad to say about anybody, and you know, one day I'll hook up with him, you know, when it's my time, and we'll have a jam up in heaven.
God bless you, Paul.
Boy, I really sound together today, don't I? You know, my mom's from South Carolina. No, North Carolina, excuse me.
My mom's from South America. Oh, North America. Jennifer Gans of Tallahassee. You here, Jennifer? Yeah. She wants to know if you're still on good terms with the other members of KISS, and what do you think of Revenge?
Don't you read anything?
She asked it.
But believe it or not, you know, we haven't spoke for about a year and a half, and then this past week, we've been in negotiations about, you know, working out a new settlement. And I spoke to Paul and Jean both on the phone. We had a conference call, and they were very cordial to me. You know, I have a feeling they might have a reunion tour, you know, in their minds, in the back of their minds. But, you know, I'm not saying, you know, I mean, I've heard Gene quoted saying, yeah, Ace is walking around saying, yeah, there's going to be a reunion tour, and that's all he's got going for him, which is a crock of shit. The bottom line is, it's first of all, it's their decision because they own the name. And, you know, if they decide that they want to do a reunion tour, they're going to have to offer me a hell of a lot of money, and they're going to have to basically kiss my ass. So if they're willing to do that, I'll consider doing it.
Okay.
Honey, it's zoomed too close. How do I get it back?
Pull it back. Right here, these two buttons here. Make sure you get it more. Go down the side. Victoria.
Jennifer, are you taking pictures?
I already signed on the second. Step down, hurry up.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm going to take a picture.
There you go. All right. Thank you.
Get your daughter up there, dude. Get your daughter up there. Well,
Next.
they're selling it back by
Who's selling it? So right there, go. The guy that gave me the vest? It's the one I lost. Is this the guy that painted it to me? Tell him I want another one. Tell him this is the stuff. Just pull it on out of there. Oh. Anyways. Hey, what is it? Yeah, it matches my eye color.
I thought you meant like
Come on,
it
bro.
says to Victoria, love Ace Frehley.
Back up, bro. Back up, bro. Stand right over there, bro. Where? Jennifer. Jennifer. Alright. Don't forget the pick guard. You getting this sign here? Yep. Yeah. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Move.
Right over here.
Get up there and get a picture.
You ready to take a picture?
Make it fast.
Several other bands and also Mark Norman on bass. He plays with this guitar player who wrote 5 cuts. His name is Mark.
Okay, hang on, I gotta get over her. Here it is.
Works with a group called Angel Man. We got 20 things on the same label.
Over here. Rick, you got the Rick, you got the pick guard? Thank you. Rick, you got the pick guard, dude? Make sure you got it on the right side, dude. Thank you. There's Brad's pick guard. Thank you. Wait, I'm trying to fucking sign. Sorry. This one's have the poster inside? Have the poster inside? Alright. I would have had that time. Quick photo, right out. Bob is right there. Right up. That works. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, what's up?
Shake him. Where's my camera? Right here in my hand. Did you get a picture of everyone? Yep.
Yeah, I was kind of shaking myself.
Okay, Brad, we're leaving Ace Frehley.
Yeah.
And that guy had to go stand in the way.